everyone, Sarah here. Hope you're all well. Today I want to share with you 3 steps to beating parental alienation. And if you're going through this at the moment, it probably feels like you're never going to win, that it's a losing battle, and that the parent who is alienating you holds all the cards. And that's totally understandable. And that's exactly how they want you to feel. Parental alienation only works if you love your kids. If you didn't care about your kids, then it wouldn't work. And the parent knows that. They know that they're hurting you. They know that you'll do anything to see your kids. And so that's why it works. So these 3 steps should help. The first one is know the law. Know what your rights are. Once you've got that firmly established in your head, you know exactly what legislation says, what the law says about contact, residence order, those sort of things, you're in a much better position, because you know that at least legally the law is on your side. And I know that narcissists make up lies and they make up allegations and all of that. But if you know the law and you know the truth, that's step 1. Step 2 is obviously to get evidence. And the only evidence that court is interested in is that from the child, depending on how old your children are. The older the better, I have to say. The younger they are, it is harder to get their opinion. They are much easier to manipulate. But if your kids are anything past the age of 7 or 8, then you can work with them. If you're still seeing your kids, even if it's a lot less than you would like to, or it's intermittently, then you can do some work with them. I have lots of documents that I can give you that will help, that you can share and work through with the kids. They're fun, so the kids will like doing them. It's a great bonding exercise. You'll learn a lot about them, but it provides all the evidence, or it provides the backbone of the evidence that you need when you do go to court, to present what the child wants, what the child thinks, what the child is experiencing, because that ultimately is all the judge is bothered about. And the final one, and it's one that's really overlooked, is build your own confidence up. Really work on yourself, because I know from experience that dealing with a narcissist it's basically like having a vampire suck every drain of blood, energy, confidence, self-esteem out of you. And that's the most important thing about this, is you've got to be prepared for battle. And it is going to be a battle. It'll be an epic battle. It will be the likes of which you see on a cinema screen. It will be that horrendous. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying it because it's the truth, and you need to be prepared. As the Boy Scouts always say, be prepared. And a lot of that comes down to you. You have to be strong within yourself. You have to know that you are never going to give up. And once you start doing that, you can start putting significant boundaries in place with the narcissist, which the narcissist will hate, because at the minute, you're probably jumping through hoops. You're probably, every time they click their fingers, you're there, that you're doing pretty much everything that they want, because they've got your carrot, they've got your children, and therefore you will do whatever they say. Or they're making life so difficult that for a quiet life, you just go along with it. By building up your own confidence, you will be able to put those boundaries in place that put a gap between you and the narcissist, and stops feeding the narcissist, because they love the drama. They love it when you kick off. They love it when you get annoyed with them. That just makes them feel more in control, and it feeds them. They love the drama of it. So don't give them it. And it's hard, and it is hard, and I'm not belittling any of this. But if you can get those 3 things in place, knowing your rights, talking through with your kids, getting evidence of how happy they are with you, the things that you do together. Like I said, I've got documents that you can work through if you want to. Just give me, either send me a message or drop a comment under here. And then work on your own confidence, because the narcissist will have drained your confidence. You're probably feeling rock bottom, and let's face it, when you're at that place, you're not best positioned to fight, and you need to be. So spend some time working on yourself, really boost your confidence up, so that you can fight with all your force. And if you need an army behind you, do get in touch. I'll offer you whatever advice and guidance I can from a social work point of view. I can go through the legislation, let you know what the law says, what the judge is looking for, and how you can demonstrate that you can meet those needs. But do get in touch, and I hope you found that helpful. Take care. Goodbye.